I read my boyfriend's journal and he wrote that I was fun but not for long term, so I am cutting our relationship short and breaking up with him. I have been dating my boyfriend for 2 years. It hasn't always been the easiest, but we've made it through a lot of hard stuff. I was over at his place the past couple days and was poking around, which he teased he knew I'd do when he went to shower. I was just looking around at his work desk, flipping through papers, and one of them looked like a notebook. I thought it would have reminders for work, so I flipped it open. It turned out to be his journal. I went to set it down, by my eyes caught the first line that said, "I love her so much. She makes me so happy," which made my heart swell. So I kept reading. It was a whole page gushing about his love and how he sees his future. Then the end of it said, "I love you, Krista." My name isn't Krista. So this is where I know I shouldn't have, but I did. I flipped through the other pages and it was page after page about his love for this woman and her children and how he wants to be her world and how to convince her to love him. The one time I was mentioned was an entry, on my birthday no less, months ago, that said, "My name is fun but she's not long term, I'm so hurt." Update. I wasn't sure how I was going to handle it. I'm aware that reading it was wrong, and I knew if I told him I did, the situation would be about my action and not his. So I've sat on the information until I had an opportunity last night. I was taking a shower and he set his Apple Watch on the counter. I remember hearing that you can see message threads on it. After a few minutes of struggling, figured it out. Sure, raked me over the coals for that, but I found 6 women he was talking to. That was easier, in my mind, to confront him with. And I did. Yes, he did try to make it about me going through his messages. I left and he also tried to make the situation about how I left and not talked it out with him. Then he said they are just friends, but I don't know about anyone else. I don't call my friends babe, boo, mama, etc., nor do I say you have dangerous eyes. Then it was about how he's not going to drop friends just to be in a relationship. Then it was tell me what you want me to say, which is always his go-to because he thinks words solve everything instead of actions. I told him that he can't keep making the problem my reaction to his behavior, and that I've spent over 2 years wanting him and bending over backwards to make him happy, and at this point I feel like I'm begging for scraps and I feel like an idiot. The last thing he said was, "I'll say anything you want me to say." And I said, "That's exactly the problem. I needed you to do something. Pick me, pick us." I'm done begging. While I'm sure everyone has been stuffing themselves today with food, I've been crying and haven't eaten anything. Happy Thanksgiving.